Have you ever been in a room with a woman thinking, wait, is she into me? Or am I just imagining it? You're no Toloni. 8 clear signs that show a woman is trying to seduce you. Kiss, you heard that right. Sometimes it's easy to overlook the subtle cues. But trust me, they're there, hidden in her bottle language, tucked into her smile. Wivenento. The way she looks at you when she thinks you're not paying attention. Now, what if I told you that women are constantly dropping hints? Some of these hints are bold and impossible to miss, but others, they're silent, strategic seduction. Real seduction is rare elude, but once you know what to look for, everything changes. Understandings, signs can transform how you approach relationships. Not only will it make you more confident, it'll give you that unshakable inner calm. It's a kind of confidence where you don't chase shakuses. Let's get real. How many times, Shave, you found yourself unsure whether a woman is just being friendly or if there's something more to her behavior? That uncertainty, it eats away at you. You replay every interaction, every glance, every laugh. You're stuck in your head, overanalyzing, second-guessing, and ultimately missing your moment. That's why this video matters, because by the end, you'll know exactly how to spot when a woman is trying to seduce you. You'll finally have clarity, okay? And that clarity, that's power. So stick around, because what her eyes lock differently are about to learn could completely change how you see women, attraction, and your own value as a man. When it comes to attraction, you've probably been in a situation where you're spending time with a woman, and you can't quite tell. Is she just being polite, or is there more going on? It's confusing, right? You don't want to assume. You don't want to misread the moment. But deep down, you know something's different. That's because women, especially emotionally intelligent women, don't always express attraction directly. They seduce with nuance, with softness, and with strategy. They use a series of subtle cues to express their interest. It's rarely about what they say. It's abutho, they say it. Where they stand and what they do with their eyes, their hands, their presence. These signals are always obvious, but they're waiting for you to catch them. So today, let's remove the guesswork. We're going to help you identify those subtle yet powerful signs. We're going to break down the 8 clearest signs that show when a woman is actively trying to seduce you. And by the time you finish this video, you'll not only recognize the signals, you'll know exactly how to respond, how to lead, and how to build real magnetic attraction. Let's dive in. Sign the 1, prolonged eye contact. This one might seem simple, but don't underestimate it. Prolonged eye contact is one of the most intimate primal signs of human connection. A woman who's trying to seduce you won't just glance your way. She lock eyes with you longer than necessary, longer than casual. Her gaze lingers as if she's studying you, measuring the moment, testing if you'll meet her energy or shy way. You'll notice it when the room is loud and busy, but somehow she's only focused on you. It's not an accident, it's a message. It isn't the same as polite eye contact during a conversation. No, this is deeper. It's almost like she's looking into you, not just at you. You may catch her looking at you from across the room. And if you meet her eyes and she holds it, doesn't flinch, maybe even smiles, that's not just eye contact. That's an invitation. Here's what to do. Hold her gaze for a second longer than you normally would. If she smiles or softens her face, mirror that energy back. Don't force aggression. Just let the moment unfold. Calm, confident, because that's what she's waiting for. And if she looks away, but looks back a few seconds later, she's playing the game and she wants you to see her. Remember, in a world of distractions, true eye contact is rare. The touch tests so when it happens. Don't ignore it. Sign number 2, physical proximity. Let's talk about distance. Because when a woman is drawn to you, she closes that distance. This is one of those signs that creeps in gently. You won't even notice it at first, but then suddenly she's sitting closer. leaning in, hovering near you, even when she doesn't need to. You'll notice it in social settings. In a group, she chooses thesis next to you. At a party, she shifts her body slightly toward you. When talking, she breaks the unspoken personal space bubble and doesn't pull away. It's subtle but intentional. Here's the truth. Women don't lean in unless they feel safe and interested. So, she's moving in closer, not in a loud, flirty way, but in a comfortable, familiar way. She's trying to create a sense of intimacy. She wants to feel your energy. She wants you to feel hers. This is her way of saying, I'm comfortable with you. I want to be near you. And here's the kicker. If you lean away or step back even slightly, she'll notice. She'll pull away emotionally just as quickly as she leaned in physically. So, if you're interested to hold that space, let it build. Because physical proximity isn't a Buddha king yet. It's about testing trust. This is your moment to show her you're grounded and open to more. And that, my friend, makes her want to come even closer. Sign number 3. She initiates physical touch, playful touching. Now, we move from closeness to contact. This is where things start heating up because touch is one of the most powerful seduction tools we have. But here's the thing. When a woman's trying to seduce you, she won't come right out and grab your hand. Instead, she tests the waters with playful light. Casual touches? She might gently brush your arm during conversation. Rest her hand briefly on your shoulder. Lightly tap your chest or leg when she laughs. Accidentally bump into you more than once. None of this is random. It's calculated, feminine, intentional. You see, women are incredibly aware of how their touch affects men. They know a slight graze offhand can leave your heart racing for hours. That a playful bump on the arm can stir thoughts you weren't ready to admit. This isn't just flirtation. It's nonverbal intimacy. It's her checking. How does he react when I touch him? Is there chemistry? Does he pull back or lean in? And if you respond with ease, not jumping, not freezing, but smiling, maybe even mirroring her touch gently, she sees that as a green light. Touch is the power of proximity, her test. If she keeps doing it, if it becomes more frequent or lingers longer, she's no longer testing, she's seducing. So remember, the key isn't to get physical fast. It's to match her pace. Let the connection evolve in rhythm with her comfort because that's when seduction becomes mutual. Sign number 4. She compliments you more than her mouth. This one is often overlooked, Beeman, because compliments can feel casual. But when a woman is truly interested in you, her compliments go beyond the surface. Sure, she might say, you look good in that shirt. But if she's trying to seduce you, she say things like, I love how you carry yourself. You have this calm energy. It's magnetic. Your law is seriously the best part of my day. See the difference? These compliments are personal, deep, sometimes even emotional. She's not just saying you're attractive. She's telling you she notices you. The way you talk, the way you lead, the way you show up in a room. That's how women seduce with words that make a man feel seen. Because when you feel noticed, you open up, you soften, you start to connect. It's no longer about surface-level attraction. It becomes about emotional resonance. Here's what to look for. Are her compliments specific and unique to you? Does she notice things others don't? Do her words make you feel understood, even admired? If yes, then don't second-guess it. She's not just being nice. She's feeding the spark. And here's a little secret. When you return the compliment and it's genuine, it hits her heart like a lightning bolt because it tells her you see her too. Sign number 5, intense focus and indubited attention. Let's be honest, in today's world, off distractions, giving someone your full attention is almost sacred. So, when a woman is truly interested, when she's trying to seduce you, she do something rare. She make you feel like the only man in the room. If you've ever had a conversation with a woman where it felt like time slowed down, like she was hanging onto every word you said, not because she had to, but because she wanted to, That's intense focus, and it's not accidental. She'll remember tiny details you barely remember telling her. Bring up something you said days ago just to show you listened. Ask questions that go beyond surface-level chatter. Nod and engage while you talk. Not to respond, but to understand. That's not just interest. That's voice changes and teasing emotional seduction. She's showing you, I care about what's in your mind, not just what's on the outside. This is ONF the strongest signs that she wants more than just conversation. She wants connection. And most importantly, she wants you to feel seen. Because when a woman is seducing a man, she doesn't just attract him physically, it's create emotional gravity. So what should you do to match her focus? Lean into Thiamont. Show her she has your attention too, without distractions, without checking your phone, without rushing to respond. Because when attention meets at Nixay's, chemistry ignites. Sin number 6, the subtle, lingering smile. Not all smiles are created equal. Appolite's smile, quick, surface level. It's the kind you give to a stranger or cashier. But a seductive smile, it's something else entirely. Here's what to look for. Start slowly, almost as if Cha's holding back. Her lips part slightly, and her eyes soften. It lingers for a second too long, just enough to make your heartbeat spike. This smile carries emotion, intention, and sometimes just a little mystery. It's the kind of smile that says, I'm into you, but I'm going to let you out. You'll see this smile in moments of silence when nothing is being said, but everything is being communicated. Maybe after a joke, maybe after a joke, maybe when she's just listening to you speak. And if you're toward it, you've just entered unverbal conversation of mutual attraction. Remember, this isn't a loud over-the-top grin. It's a whisper of seduction through facial expression. And when it's real, you'll feel it. So if you see her smiling like that, soft, slow, slightly teasing, don't ignore it. That's not friendliness. That's her letting the door open, just a little. Sign number 7. She mirrors your movements and mannerisms. Let's get psychological for a second. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior. We do it when we feel emotionally sensitive with someone. It's nature's way of saying, I'm in tune with you. And when a woman is seducing you, she starts doing this without even realizing it. You cross your arms, she does too. You lean in, so does she. You laugh and Ash talks about naughty things certain rhythm. She starts doing theism, even more subtle. She may start to sing your phrasing, adopting your emotional energy. This isn't mimicry. It's emotional connection playing out physically. When she mirrors you, it's her mind aligning with yours. It's a form of silent intimacy, and she might not even know she's doing it. Here's how to recognize it. Watch for posture changes that match yours. Notice if she touches her face when you do. Observe if her emotional tone begins to reflect yours. Even mid-con conversation, this behavior reveals something profound. She feels safe, emotionally connected, and drawn to your presence. And if you want to strengthen that connection, stay calm, stay grounded. Let her match your stillness and warmth. Because when a woman mirrors you, she's not just present. She's opening the emotional gateway that turns curiosity into desire. Sign number 8, direct flirting. When she drops the subtlety, all right, let's talk about the moment when all the quiet cues become mystically clear. Direct flirting. This is where she goes from subtle signals to obvious intention. When a woman starts teasing you, making suggestive comments, or playfully clunging you, she's not just being friendly anymore. She's testing your confidence. It's checking if you can play in her emotional space. If you can dance with her energy without flinching, you might hear things like, I bet you say that to all the girls. You're kinned off trouble, aren't you? So what? Do you look like when you're not trying to be charming? These comments are wrapped in humor, but trust me, there's depth behind them. She's letting you know she's thinking about you beyond the surface. She may also compliment your body or style with a sly grin. Drop innuendos and watch your reaction. Challenge your masculinity in a flirtatious way to see if you stand firm. This is no longer her playingness. This is her inviting intimacy through boldness. And your job? Don't shrink. Don't overreact. Meet her energy with a cool, steady, teasing reply of your own. This is a moment of magnetic hilarity. She wants to see if you can hold your frame. Lead the dance and make her feel safe, even in tension. When a woman flirts this openly, she's no playing games, showing genuine attraction and giving you the clearest green light possible. The question is, are you ready to drive forward? Bonus point: how she reacts when you set boundaries. Here's the part most men miss, and yet it reveals the deepest level of seduction maturity. Watch how she reacts when you set a boundary. Let's say you tell her you're not retreating into intimacy. You say no to Ashmir's your body language suggestion. You create space. because your focus is on work or values. How does she respond? She respects your boundaries and doesn't guilt trip or pressure you. If she actually becomes more drawn to you for standing firm, that's not just attraction. That's emotional seduction, built on respect.uc. A woman who is genuinely trying to seduce you with intention, with emotional intelligence, will never try to manipulate or corner you. She'll honor your pace because she's not just into your body. She's into your boundaries, your values, your leadership. This is how you know she sees you as more than a fling. She sees potential depth, a man worth being patient for. And this is the kind-of woman you don't just flirt with, you'll build something unforgettable with. So always remember, true seduction isn't about how fast she moves toward you. It's about how deeply she respects your space while still staying close. Let's recap the 8 clear signs she's trying to seduce you. Unprolonged eye contact. She locks in with her gaze longer than usual, like she's studying you. 2. Physical proximity. She finds reasons to be near you, shrinking the space between you. 3. Playful touching. Light, casual touches, fattest physical chemistry. For personal compliments, words that go deeper, than looks, highlighting your energy, your vibe. 5. Intense focus. She listens, remembers, and leans into your story like you're the only one there. 6. Subtle, lingering smile. A smile that's soft, slow, and loaded with unspoken emotion. 7. Mirroring your behavior. She unconsciously mimics your posture, gestures, or phrases. 8. Direct flirting, playful teasing, suggestive humor, and verbal green lights. Bonus sign: she respects your boundaries. Ain't that respect? That's the sexiest form of seduction. Now that you know the seasons, you'll never again have to ask yourself, is she just being nice, or is there something more? You'll feel it. You'll read it. You'll respond with quiet power, 'cause now you don't just see the game, you understand the language of it. And the best part, when you respond with calm strength, not neediness, not games, you'll attract the right kind of woman. The kind who wants she's bold but subtle you, not just for the moment, but fourth man you are. If this video gave you insight, power, or even a new sense of clarity, tap that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment with the words, "I'm tuned in." That's how we know you're not just watching. You're evolving, you're rising. And don't forget, subscribe to Stoic Tips for more real, raw, and powerful insights into attraction, psychology, and relationships. There's a video on your screen right now that goes fun deeper. Click it next and continue building the kind of emotional power women crave. We'll see you back tomorrow, right here. This is Amelia, and you're watching Stoic Tips, where real men come to understand women and themselves better. Music.